Yeah, let's correct it. So you make it A, and
Yes.
A is correct. All right. That's a good job. And what is next?
Is the answer C?
Oh, the answer, no, it's not C. Let's try again. I remember the question asked you for weekend. Weekend means is to find the opposite of the answer, or something not on the graph, or something not expected.
Um, 1 second. Is it um
Let me help you. The student concluded that the reduction in the spider population count was entirely attributable to the presence of lizards. This means it reduced. Yes or no?
yes.
Right? And it can be increased. So we found that the presence of lizards, just like the spiders, we found it.
Yeah.
Now let's find why BTS is correct. Because it's opposite what expected. He said the spider population declined by 30 days enclosure without lizards. But how? How here is the reduction and declined? Do you see? And he said here without lizards. So with lizards. But that means opposite to what is expected. That's why we call weakened. Opposite to the conclusion of the experimenter, as you know. Feel it?
Yes.
That's why weakened. So weakened means opposite to what is mentioned in the text. But why A correct? The spider population count was the same. It's not mentioned. He said attributable to. So this means opposite to what is mentioned. The largest decline in spider population count occurred from, that's not on the graph. Catch up?
Yes.
Look again for the black. See, declined or not. So decline with lizards, not without lizards. Feel it? So yeah, this is right. So little bit is for the weakening. Now what is the next? Did you answer it?
Is it B?
So correct your homework, and now it's B correct. Good job. What next?
Is it C?
Let's see, and you see it is correct. Brilliant. Remember, illustrate means explain or prove. Good job. What is next?
Is it A?
Letter A, correct. What next?
I don't know if this is correct, but I think it's B.
And we need to read again. Remember the main idea. Let's found it.
Is it A?
But how it's A? The text this says only Viscardo wrote the letter and Miranda edited, but it never suggests any idea about the original authorship of this letter. So this means some of the information is not, because he said it's the original written by historian. This is not mentioned. Or all the paragraph is not about this idea. So why not see Miranda played a crucial role in influencing the content and distribution of the letter? Let's find it. Here he said role in history would have remained insignificant were it not for. This means until this point. Who was handed the unpublished letter after death? So it was published. So it played in distribution. Again, Miranda not only circulate, so she circulate the letters and the edits and the footnotes, text position. يبقى so crucial role in influencing or not content. As he mentions the text positions and the edits. So that's fine. Feel it?
Yes.
That's perfect. And of course, letter D is not supported. Right. What is the next?
Is it C?
And C, correct. Good homework. Next.
Um, it's B or C. It's one of them. I don't really know, but I think it's B.
So it is letter B, correct. All right. Remember, it is the main idea. Main idea means what is most explainably or explicably about it. What is more explained about what? It draws on local resources in the approach she uses to the icon. So Tyler draws on the local resources. Let's find any evidence. As he mentioned here, to intensify the appearance, sometimes the mixes, so use the local or not, mixes in clay obtained from nearby soil, local resources, right? That's it. And he said again, mixing the powder with water, so local resources. So that's it. Okay, what is next?
Is it C?
You answered C, and C is no. Why not to try again?
B then.
So you have two answers. Okay, so letter B is right. So remember when he said complete, he said suggesting. This means focus on the last sentence. This means this is the conclusion. As he mentioned here, they know. You so focus on this part to help you. But in a way, you can revise at home again. What next?
Is it B?
Answer is B, and the B is no. Let's try again to revise.
Is it A?
So it is letter A, correct. So look for the foundation down. This means you should focus in this spot. So letter A, it is correct. All right. This means you help look in there. Good job. Next. This one is done. Let's go for next.
Is it C?
You make it letter C, but I don't think so. Let's revise it.
Is it D?
So that is letter D, correct. So here's the last one. Yeah, show the lever. That is right. So always find the hypothesis first. Okay.
Is it I don't know. Is it A?
So you think it's A?
Yes.
So it's right. Good homework. What next?
Is it B?
Letter B, it is correct. Perfect. What next?
Um, C?
No, see, you found something to support. We need week. It's a good to read it.
Is it B?
Letter B, no. Remember, letter B, we have a comparison. It's not mentioned. This is why. And he didn't mention about Antarctic waters in other places. But let's found here letter D. Look for the hypothesis as he mentioned hypothesized. Result of yellow tinted dissolved carbon, organic carbon, mixing with blue ice. Here he mentioned both of them similarly. It's not mentioned. This means does not support this hypothesis. Feel that? That's why. And he mentioned here appear to be mostly white or blue. And so when it becomes here blue and green, it's not about this similar small traces. So letter D is weakened. All right, why not good try? What is the next?
Is it C?
Letter C, but how? Let's read again very quickly. Let me help you. Always
Oh.
focus on conclusion. He said here is the claim. So your focus must be like that. So we need evidence to support this one. They help each other. Care for one's another newborns. This is called this A. Look, female giraffes have been observed feeding young giraffes that are not their babies, offspring. Little bit does not, we don't have any information about confrontations at all. You know, we are not talking about sniffing or licking their newborn. Feel it? And if you wanted to think that for letter C, it's okay, but how help each other? This could help offspring only, not the other ones. Feel it? But that means they care about their babies only. But here, no, each other. Difference. Look, and one another newborns. So letter A is support. So A supported the claim, and the B not mentioned, and one focus on only piece of the conclusion, and this one not supported at all. Look, giraffes are able to make sounds, but are rarely observed communicating with others. This is opposite. We need to prove that they help each other. How rarely? Rarely, as you know, means not or never. So it is opposite to. Remember, letter D weaken the conclusion, not support. So if you ask if we can find something to prove the opposite. So that's why it's a correct. Now let's go to the next.
Is it A?
So is letter A correct? Good job. Okay. What next?
Is it B?
Answer B and the B it's correct. Okay. Did you answer it?
No, I did not.
Let's do it together. Complete the example. That means we need example to prove something before. So focus on the briefest sentence in this part. Yeah, so here we found something. He said here, look for the example. It's grew significantly in the early 20th century. Which one it's grew? I found all of them decreased, New Zealand decreased, and here for Australia, decreased, Turkey decreased. Yes, it was here and then decreased to the end. But this is one look, and then and significant look from 0 to 4. It's not. So this means it's the Philippines. Huh? Increased dramatically, so it could be letter A. Here, largely consistent, no. Increased steadily, of course not. Declined. Turkey declined, okay, but this does not support the example. Feel it?
Yes.
That's why. So we need always an evidence from the graph at the same time related to the context, not only on the graph. That's it. So be careful about the answer is on the graph but not evident in the text. That's it. So we focus on the previous sentence because he said forest. Good job. Let's try. Did you answer it?
Is it it's B or D?
B or D? Let's prove together why B is correct. Always to help yourself illustrate the claim. What is the claim? Read it. He said here's a portrayal of underscores. Look, claim. The character exaggerated sense of his own ability. So exaggeration language. Look, doctor, he was comparatively young and had, as he fondly flattered, look, fondly flattered himself already means exaggerated sense of ability. And look, had been selectively possessing such gifts, naturally acquired, as much be sure to recommend him to a yet higher note. Exaggeration. In letter D, we don't have exaggeration. He said, was certainly possessed of sufficient tact, okay, to answer the purpose of which he was all right. We have sense of own abilities, but there is no exaggeration tone. So letter B stronger than D. But this is great improvement for you to delete the wrong answers. So one weak answer, one strong answer. So always find the phrase or words. You know, word just like could be adverb, adjective, nouns, whatever it is. But the test maker sometimes give you answers for phrases like that. That's why. Good try. What is the next?
Is it A?
Letter A, no. Let's try again. Let me help you.
Is it C?
So letter C is the best answer. That's why. So focus on the claim here and he mentioned. So the other known examples is supported, so played exactly. Feel it?
Yes.
Come on, what is next? Do you answer it?
Is it A?
You want to make it A. So did you answer it at home A?
Yes.
So it's correct. What next?
Is it A?
Letter A, I don't think so. Let's find any prediction.
Is it B?
Letter B, I don't think so. Let's find why. I was here find the prediction first. You said in B after transferring to school, new students experience an increase in both. This is right. And it's evident, but it's not related to the prediction because I said former students will transmit the language to younger generations in their communities. So you get an evidence from the text, but not supported the prediction. Let's prove D as they complete secondary and the higher education. Look, former students of the school experience no loss of fluency or cultural pride. If they didn't lose fluency or cultural pride, that means they will transmit to the younger generation around them because they still have it. Lucky, you master English language. That means you will help your younger brother or sister. Why? Because you didn't lose it, you still have it. Feel it?
Yes.
And this is prediction. This means you need evidence based on it. That's what. All right, now let's jump. Did you answer it?
Yes, but I don't know if it's correct. I think it's C.
And the C it is correct. So why you feel confused? Always read the sentence carefully. Look, he said thereby. Thereby means consequently, based on the fact, and the focus on the previous sentence. But you are not so lucky because it's a too long one. So based on these facts, casting doubt on the idea that, so they doubt in ideas. Feel it?
Yes.
So you are good to adapt it to the intensified reading. Good job. What is next?
Is it it's B or C? But I think it's B.
No, let's see. Yeah, always follow your mind, not your heart. Now let's find why. The claim is the idea, conveys, explain, communicates. The speaker's what? Determination. So find evidence for this one. Determination to experience the countryside around there. I will walk where my own nature would be leading. It vexes me to choose another guide. It vexes me just means I determine to choose something else. Where the gray flocks in ferny glens are feeding. Look, countryside. Where the wild wind blows on the mountainside. Nature countryside. But look for letter B, it does not mention this one. I will walk, but not in all the road races. This is something else. Feel it? So
Yes.
it is correct. So always find the claim. Sometimes the test maker use synonyms for the word conveys, for example, or contend, or point out, or explain, illustrate, establishes. Maybe synonym. Not the next one. Did you answer it?
Is it B?
B. No. Let's try again. Undermine the hypothesis. So it means undermine. That is the trap. Something like weaken to prove that something not real, not true. Let's revise it.
Is it C?
So letter C is yes, yes. Which benefits here he said correlates negatively with the length of residence. But how? He said which benefits, so it's opposite. So letter C correct. That's what. So focus on the verb. Right? Did you answer this one?
Is it A?
Letter A, no, my dear friend. Let's go. Remember, he said thus, based on the preface.
Is it C?
Letter C, it is correct. So that means you understand the text. But perhaps when you answer your homework, you answered when you are tired or not concentrated. This is why. But you did your best. Good job.
Um, I think it's I is it B?
Letter B. No. Let's read again. He said complete. Let's try. He said in this way. This means based on the facts. So find the conclusion. Let's read.
Is it? I don't know.
Remember, it's so easy, but try. Let me help. Let's prove together why D it is correct. He says here for this part,